Here we are again, folks. Mary Allen.
Hi.
In a lovely new, I'll give you a shot of this in a minute, this lovely new place. We've just been for how long ago, do you say?
September.
September, so about 5 months.
Yeah.
5 months old.
Yeah, still
fantastic
new.
news to you. You can hear the birds tinkling outside, very sweet.
And the snow dripping.
Yeah, that's right. Talking about this place, is this where this is obviously very new for you. Where did you used to paint up until this point?
In a bedroom, upstairs.
Upstairs in the main house.
That's right, a spare bedroom and cleared out because Doug needed space, so he's got that as his study now. And,
right.
and we decided that was the existing shed and we just knocked that one down and just built this one out for a studio.
Very nice.
Mm.
And that was part of the marriage plan, was it?
Marriage,
married.
It wasn't in writing.
It wasn't in writing.
But we have ways.
Yes, quite. So, take me back a little bit to your, because you're quite new to, relatively new to the art world as far as I gather. You've been 5, 6, how many
2008
years?
I started.
2008, it's incredible really.
Yeah. Only because of the sheer boredom, having retired, and I got so out of my head with boredom. I was tied because Robin, my husband then, wasn't well, so I couldn't sort of go out anywhere, leave him for any length of time. So I started painting and really was fumbling.
Yeah.
I knew what I wanted to do and I didn't know how to do it. And somebody put me in touch with Doris Lindemann in St Ives and said that she does lessons a couple of times a week. So I gave her a ring the next day and shot down with the bits that I had done and said, well, where am I going wrong? How do I do this? And started with her once a week going down. It was like, I cannot describe it, it was like unlocking a door. It was, I've never felt anything quite like it. It was just mind-blowing.
Right. And it's completely, did you do anything in the artistic world?
I did. I went to art school as a child. I used to go on Saturday mornings to Penzance, going on the bus. But I was a great doodler. Right. Doodling, and I wasn't so keen on doing what I was told to do. So classes really didn't do it for me in that way.
Right.
And then went to college and so on, and it was pushed away, really.
Is that the nature of the way college and school was in that time, or you just moved on?
I guess I just was doing other things.
Right. It's not like you weren't encouraged.
No, I always doodled. I always had a pencil going in summer, but nothing other than that. And I never painted ever. So that was a new thing. My mother was a good artist, extremely good. Right. And
she was a professional, or
no,
just
no, but she was pretty good.
Right.
And she encouraged it, but perhaps if she hadn't encouraged it so much, maybe I would have done it. You know, that teenage thing.
But you must have done it with your own daughter, Rachel.
Oh, I was full of encouragement for Rachel. Absolutely, no. And I think it was because I wish I had.
Right.
Spent more time at it.
Okay, so you passed it on a generation. In fact,
I was really, really anxious that I knew that she could do it. You know, I knew it was there. I think she self-doubted, but I never had any doubt.
Well, I don't think there's an artist out there who doesn't self-doubt.
No, we all do that.
Yeah, quite.
Big time. But that's it really in a nutshell. And Doris then, I think it was about, we had the Ultramarine exhibition, which is a little exhibition they ran themselves at the Arts Club at St Ives, and I entered that with a couple of paintings and one that she used for the poster, and it sold straight away, and I couldn't believe it. I thought, wowzers, somebody's actually going to buy stuff. I couldn't believe it. And not long after that, she said would I do an exhibition with her, a joint one.
Wow. Which
was something else.
Yeah, quite.
And again, that was incredible. The sales are amazing.
Wow.
Beginner's luck, I think.
And you've just basically built from there,
and that's
going
it.
out.
Yeah, really.
And when did you? Is it what you do? Do you consider yourself full-time painting now, or
more? Well, we travel a lot since I've met Doug. I mean, he's a great traveller, so not as much as I should do probably, but I've got about 3 months now with little bits here and there, but I can devote to getting work, building up, work again.
And how does it feel when you're painting? What is it? Do you just
totally lost?
Really?
Yeah.
lose hours.
Throw the time away. Throw the clock away. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
But now you don't, if I get this right, paint a subject as such, or don't take a scene away. How do the pictures manifest themselves with you?
Usually I plaster paint on and then take the paint off, put paint back on, and it sort of goes from there. I may end up with a shape that takes me somewhere, or that's what I love doing.
So it's purely inspirational. You don't even start out to like the bird we have in the gallery at the moment.
I did because Doug particularly likes gannets, and I did that for him. But no, that's not really what I love doing.
Right.
It's not.
Yeah.
I love just letting it go where it needs to go.
Right.
That's the joy for me.
So it's really quite a very spiritual journey. Really, there's no outset, there's no aim, there's no end. You just.
I have taken images out of books and so on, but there's always something missing.
Right.
It's just something that's doesn't sit terribly comfortable with me. It's just I don't know. It's difficult to explain, isn't it? Difficult to explain. I mean, I dare say that one on the end, probably you may have seen that in a book or something else, but that is completely my imagination.
Okay.
It doesn't, as far as I know, that doesn't exist. But it's just where it went.
And do you always use oils? Is that your
I sometimes start with acrylics and finish with oils.
Okay.
Sometimes do it that way, but usually, more often than not, it's just straight oils. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, if I get this right, you're starting a new gallery yourself around here?
Yes, in St Ives.
Fantastic.
We've opened,
right?
Albeit it's rough and ready at the minute,
yeah.
And we're still waiting planning permission for the inner door. But there are 8 artists in total.
Right, so it's like a commune type thing?
Yeah.
You always take turns to.
We will be getting a rota going.
Yeah.
That will happen. We're tweaking at the minute and feeling our way, but we got work up before Christmas because St Ives gets really busy over the Christmas and New Year period. So we did get work up for that. I don't think they've sold anything yet, but a lot of interest.
Right.
But it's good. It's a place that you can go and just work if you want to.
Right.
Pop in and have a cup of coffee and stay for a couple of hours or.
And you obviously get on with all the artists that are there, and that's are they people that you've worked with before?
Christine Allen I have. Marie Keeling, Doris Lindemann, of course, and Sally McCabe.
Fantastic. So, what is Mary Ellen's future? What are you intending to do? I mean, you're freshly married now. You obviously travel quite a bit. Do you find you come back with fresh inspiration?
Yeah, that always does. That always does. But the next project, the big project, is to work with Doug because he's a really keen photographer.
Okay.
And that I'm doing work on at the minute on his, so we're going to have an exhibition in September at the St Ives Arts Club, my interpretation on his photography.
Oh, okay.
So they'll run side by side.
Inspired. And is his photographic work of specific things, or is it more abstract?
It's a bit. I'm going to make it a bit abstracty.
Right.
But and this is what Doug's done here. Okay. No, it should be interesting, and that's testing because I'm back to doing somebody else's image again, and I find that more difficult.
Right.
And I'm usually very, very fast worker. It goes on and it's
right.
And that's taken me ages to do that.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
So new patterns, new life.
Yeah, but it's good.
Yeah, that's great.
That's good.
Well, you always have to grow as an artist.
Yeah, something different.
Great.
So I'm really looking forward to that, and it's good for him too. I think it's
sure, absolutely. It'd be good to work together.
Yeah.
We'll either work or you'll find out very quickly.
That's right. Yeah, I'd be really pissed off if it sells and mine doesn't. I have to get to deal with that, and I'm going to deal with that one. Yeah.
Great. Well, look, Mary Ellen, everyone. Thanks very much indeed for
thank you,
inviting us down here.
Thank you.